Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just an update here on Palantir. I've talked about this one a couple times here on the channel. Don't have any shares of it here in Robinhood. I have some of it in a retirement account, but this is Palantir, ticker PLTR. Here's a look at what it's done over the last 3 months. So it was up to 25.42, dropped down to 18.47, 18.37, and ever since May 13, it's just been taking off and going up. Hit a peak here of 27.38. Over the last month, it's had a really good month, 15.6%, and the last week it's been up 4.71%. It'd probably be a little bit more if it would have kept going up here, but fell off for some reason. And here's a look at what it did today. So went up to 27.42 and then kind of dropped down 26.46 and just kind of up and down, almost trading kind of flat, if you will. If you don't know what Palantir is, they engage in the development and data integration and software solutions, operates through the commercial and government segments, and feel free to pause and go over the rest there for yourself. Been around since 2003 and quite a few employees, and based in Denver, Colorado. Quite a few companies that I cover here on the channel are based out of Denver, but 44% ratings at a hold, so not the greatest of ratings on this one, but moving forward over here to NASDAQ, and this is just dated on the 22nd. So Palantir Technology stock sinks as market gains, what you should know. And like I said, this is dated on the 22nd, so they closed the most recent trading day at 25.40, down as negative 0.08% from the previous trading day. This change lagged the S&P 500 daily gain of 0.51%. Coming in today, shares of the company gained 19.79% in the past month. In the same time, the business services sector gained 3.04%, while the S&P 500 gained 1.75%. Palantir will be looking to display strength as it nears its next earnings release. And feel free to pause and go over the rest there for yourself. So this kind of goes over some ratings. Estimated remains stagnant with past month. Palantir is holding a Zacks rating of a 4 or a sell right now. And we'll look at tip ranks here in the end of the video. Palantir Technologies moved up 0.94%. Why it's important. This is just dated on the 28th. So Palantir closed the trading session of 26.78 on 6/25. The day's price range saw the stock hit a low of 26.24, while the highest price level was $27.01. Company reported on June 24th that Palantir Data Robot partner to bring speed and agility to demand forecasting models. AI leaders team up to offer holistic real-time solutions for the retail business customer. For retailers, a few challenges as the complex and critical as demand forecasting. AI pioneers Data Robot and Palantir Technologies announced a new partnership designed to create unique, agile, and real-time solutions to help solve the most pressing demand forecasting problems. And feel free to pause and go over the rest there for yourself. This kind of goes over what the gurus have to say about Palantir. And again, kind of goes over some ratings, and like I said, we'll go over that on tip ranks here at the end of the video. And I'm just going to slowly scroll through here, so feel free to pause and go over the rest of the information there for yourself. Big data and power sector, market witness, growth acceleration, Microsoft, Teradata, IBM, Palantir Technologies Incorporated. And this is just dated also here today. So big data and power sector is growing at a 9% during the forecast period of 2021 to 2027. The increasing interest of the individuals in the industry is that the major reason for the expansion of this market. The imbalance between electricity supply and demand drives demand for smart solutions such as big data. Big data has helped utility companies to follow consumption patterns and forecasts in order to change supply in space and time accordingly, allowing efficiency use of assets. The advantages of the big data technologies in large wind farms are currently not as present as in demand management, energy storage, and distributed generation, but the adoption of the big data technologies in the energy sector is expected to increase in the coming years. And feel free to pause and go over the rest. This kind of goes over some of the top companies influencing the market. Includes Microsoft, Teradata, IBM, S&P, SE, Palantir, Oracle. So quite a few different companies in there. All this information you can find on OpenPR. So it's kind of a lengthy article. So moving on, Palantir Technologies stock forecast 2021, profitable with bullish signals. And today's recent session, 17.35 million shares of Palantir were traded. Most recently, the company's share price was $26.63, and it changed around 0.75 or minus 2.73% from the last close, which brings the market valuation of the company to $50.91 billion. Palantir at last check was trading at a discount to the 52-week high of $45, offering almost a negative 68.98% off of the amount. The shares price 52-week low was $8.90, which indicates that the recent value has risen by an impressive 66.58% since then. We noted that Palantir's Technology Incorporated average daily trading volume, that a 10-day average is 64.26 million shares, with a 3-month average coming to 58.66 million. And feel free to pause and go over the rest there. Just kind of going over some earnings. Over here to Reddit. Daily discussion. Announced partnerships with Microsoft, Palantir, and Sumpo Holdings. Kind of already touched on some of that information. Over here to StockTwits, currently at 26.63. Low of 890, 52-week high of 45. Long-term hold, I'm still holding, and these two tickers have the potential to do the same thing with Palantir and SoFi. So long in the market, keep a dollar cost averaging, mostly important, cancel out the noise. And over here to TipRanks, currently at 26.63. 8 ratings, 2 a buy, 3 hold, 3 sell, and it's got a 17.39% downside to $22. High of 30 and a low of 17. But that's all that I have on Palantir. If you have any of this one, go ahead and list it in the comments along with your cost basis and any other information you might have on this one that we can share. And I thank you for watching. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.